Alright, 2023 was an ambitious year. Let's see if we can live up to it. Hello, my name is Gallade, and welcome to, first of all, 2024, but second, to a new league, a brand new cast, another upload required league. We're moving up in the world, the Pokemon Draft Dynasty Season 2, and our first games of the Indigo Disc. We've got a lot to work with here, so let's not waste your time. Let's get right into this. First of all, Eevee's back, but also the most annoying mon to actually edit for. You'll see why once we get into the games. Raging Bolt! So what does Raging Bolt do besides obviously give us mons for the thumbnail? Well, to put it simply, it hits hard, has some useful resistances, and did I mention it hits hard as fuck. It's not quite hitting Thunder as hard, but it has Calm Mind and an Electric Sucker Punch, not to mention being able to drop a Draco, which if you remember from our last couple leagues, I like dropping Dracos on people. It's gonna be perfect. Was this round 1 worthy? Probably not, but hey, it's thumbnail material. Next up, it's Joverpawn, boys. For them. We are going to win with Ogerpon. Now, Ogerpon, I don't need to explain what it does. You already know what it does, even though we beat it twice earlier this year. Ignore that. Point is, we're going to take what it did in BBR and actually do it right this time. It is insanely hard with that 1.2 boost to all of its moves and a type-changing Ivy Cudgel. Just kidding, we only get one Ogerpon, but still really good. And it's going to help our speed tiers, as you'll see later. Next up, I wanted to work on the defensive cores, so we got a fairy for the Fairy Dragon Steel core, and some poison stuff, and a defogger. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Here's what it does. It takes physical hits. You want me to say more? No, it's wheezing. What else did you need it to do? It hits insanely hard, it can clear hazards with defog, and it's a fairy type. Next on the list... Man, this is the Season of Redemption, isn't it? After dropping it early in DDL, not Landorus, Slowking is back. Now, it doesn't have much of an ice type to really use in this league, so we won't be pulling out any chilly reception shenanigans, but honestly that's probably fine, as it means we won't be relying on it to do an outdated gimmick. It's meant to be the special wall it was back in the Ocean League days. Good times. Other than that, insanely good coverage, and not much really changed for it. I'll tell you what did change, though. For the worse. Landorus. Now, why does it say for the worse? Well, it lost defog. So, yeah. Its utility is gone, but like, I shouldn't have to explain what Landorus does. It's Landorus. It hits hard as hell. Like, if this doesn't get at least one kill in every game it comes to, I'm doing something wrong. Cut back to this in the montage. No, I won't do that. Now, we are a bit low in physical power, only relying on Ogerpon for that so far. But honestly, that's fine. What we needed to do is get in there, hit hard, and get out. Or die trying. I don't know, it's gonna hit really hard, and it's helping bounce out the speed tiers going from 110 to 101. Speaking of speed tiers, guess who's back? Back again. She is back. You will end. Yeah, this has not changed since the last time we used it in DDL. Nor do I want it to. It was amazing in Season 1 of DDL, and it's gonna be great again. Pulling its usual hazard shenanigans. Now, its utility isn't quite as special as it was in early Scarlet Violet, since a bunch more mons have gotten Stealth Rock and Knockoff, but it's still quite useful in that it's a Steel Fairy type. And Double Fairy is not going to matter here, since it doesn't share many weaknesses with Wheezing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using this thing. Happy to have you back, Sankaton. But let's get to the interesting parts. Chinchino is here, and this is one of our Terra Captains. Now, this has access to 3 Terra types: Normal, Fire, and Poison. Why is it important? Well, for one, it's our Terra Captain. I kind of have to tell you about this. But second, it has Tidy Up. Remember what Mousehold did? Yeah, we're gonna do that, only not shit. Plus, with Terra types, they can actually pose a genuine threat. With Technician, Loaded Dice, Terra, Normal, Tail Slap. Oh, you better believe this thing's gonna be a menace to society. And I'm hoping Chichito's gonna be a menace to society. But we're not done with the Terra Captains yet. Monkey is back! Yeah, remember how Annihilate was in IBO? So let's pre-evolve it, give it Eviolite, and let it Terra too! It's gonna be great. Its Terras are Fighting, Ghost, and Water. I almost said Fire for a second. Yeah, it has several advantages over the Annihilate. One being, I believe it's actually faster in 95 than Annihilate. So that's going to be really useful, although it is awkward for taking a ton of speed tiers. And it has Eviolite, so we can actually take more hits while fueling its right fist fuel destruction. It's going to be great. It's like Annihilate never left us, especially when we Terra Ghost it. Also, it's a Deep Fog Absorber, so yeah, I'm looking forward to using this thing. Next up, memes. The Regirock. The Reginald Rock is here! And this thing, it just does Regirock things. Hasn't really changed much since its inception in Gen 3. It has its same old utility, things like Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock. Oh, also it gets Iron Defense Body Press. So, you know, maybe a big deal? I don't know, it might come up eventually. I like Regirock, it's funny. And the final pick, besides Eevee of course, Fortress! Oh man, this is our Rapid Spinner. Now, I do feel bad having two Fire-weak Steel types. Wait, it's... Never mind, that's a stupid... Ignore that, me! Cut this out! Nope! We're not cutting this out? Okay. So, it does what it did 2 years ago. And honestly, that's all it really needs to do. It just gets in, has Sturdy and Overcoat. Although Overcoat's not as useful anymore since we don't have Hail to back it up. And it Rapid Spins. It's simple, it's one note, but honestly, it only needs to hit that one note extremely well. And yeah, a new year, and we have a lot to live up to after our grand performance in 2023. But I'm hoping that with this team, we can make something magical happen. But let's find out how that goes. See y'all week 1.